Greetings everyone, here's Lodrik again, and this is a game Won the Pacific at Multi Edition. This is my play by email match against AsuRob. He's a Allied commander, for me it is Empire of Japan. Now the 3rd May 42 turn. Let's see if Kilroy is... no, not Kilroy. AsuRob is still coming for the Marshall Islands. Kilroy also did this, but was never successful. First I can attack here a very small allied cargo ship near Wellington. But my commander is only using the tech gun. Maybe enough. Heavy fire and on fire. Heavy damage and on fire. For this kind of small cargo ships is maybe enough. Lysander. They're very weak at daytime, but I also realized you can use them for night bombardments. They're carrying only 250 pound bombs and only one. I mean, I think you can carry two, but yeah. AsuRob is coming here very low. I don't know if you have the special skills for this, but if you hit something with a 250 pound bomb, it can create damage. And there's also still some dot bases. And there's a submarine sinking sound. I really don't know more where and what. But at least one allied sub less on the map now. Now there's a torpedo attack and of course fail. Some wildcats coming and fighting over Nardi. And the first kill is for the allies. Okay. So there was only one air war air battle. Good, first my tanks are trying still to open here the southern road of Xi'an. And it was so. Here 3 lonely leftover Chinese units. I can finally take off the map. Of course only for a month, then they're back. And here's also victory for me. But now they're jumping back on the road to support Xi'an. So I also crossed here. There's a small river from Calcutta northeast. This is a clear terrain hex, and there was a 23rd India division, and I jumping in here with 2 Japanese division and of course all support equipment you need. And it is a clear victory. This division is more or less now disabled. I mean, not only disabled, it's destroyed, but yeah. And this is the base force out of Rockhampton, still running, but now also nearly out of equipment. And here was still some Dutch forces. I don't know where they come from or where they are. I think they're coming from Benjamin scene. Also finally over. But this base I normally want to take out. Simply, I don't want to have here a Navy base nearby where sneaky airstrikes could attack Darwin. But I'm too weak there. But I have really no units left. Rob is already kidding me how I can support so many hotspots on the map. I also don't know how I would do this. It's really a pain in the ass to manage all of this with the little supplies I have. Good, air war was today still acceptable. I lost a 0, yes, a clear kill. But my flag killed 3 Lysanders and other equipment also gets downed. And maybe one of the Wildcat was damaged and was at the end also lost. At the end, or finally for me important is I lost not my pilot. So that is if you fight over your own base. This is how Japan must fight in the long run. From mid of 42 to mid of 45 you can only fight defense normally. You cannot afford to lose your pilots over the enemy base if it's have not a greater purpose. Good, there was a submarine sinking sound, but if this is now the K11, I don't know. Could be, but I don't really care. I know only enemy submarine sunk. So China, small victory here, not a victory here, but a victory there. But yeah, now my road is blocked again. This looks all fine. I only want to get this 2 or 3 units here off the road. Then I can maybe link up with my paratroopers. They're holding here from day 1 more or less the position. My submarine blockade of Colombo, of course I don't know if it's really, but I will try to bring here more submarines to simply block the entries to Colombo as much as possible with submarines. I still worry that there's a strong air presence here at Colombo. So far it's really defense and I must try to check the situation. I must build up the airfield to level 3 to have here a meaningful base, and I must scout all of the bases and get some recon pictures and analyze the situation. Yeah, the big victory was here, most meaningful at least. I kicked out the British and opened the road north, and now I can go and try to reach this important base. There's a lot of resources in heavy industry. So if I get here oil or at least fuel to Calcutta, that was of course risky, but then can I really consume or produce here a lot of local supplies? Because here, okay, if I take the base, heavy industry will always half, so it's maximum I can 100 heavy industry here. And in Calcutta I have now only 200, so I have 300. But this 300 will produce 600 supplies per day. I think this is enough to feed the army, at least partially. Good, the rest is all fine. The Dutch are also finally defeated. This force is really out of supplies, and because I have not enough supplies I cannot attack more. Without ammunition you cannot fight. I tried to run, and today no airstrikes, that was good. Small victory here. I'd still try to take here the northern area and take Townsville, because Townsville is normally the important base to ship out resources. If I take here the mine, that is the same like in India. And of course the sub-war around New Caledonia and Fiji is still ongoing. We try to block each other with submarines. That is what we are doing. And no news about any allied strike for Marshall Islands. Good, then see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.